situation. As she introduced herself as Sarah Chen, something about her seemed familiar. She conducted her interview professionally, but I noticed how her eyes lingered on the evidence files I'd left on the coffee table. When she asked to speak to Amelia privately, I hesitated, but agreed. They talked for an hour. When they emerged, Sarah's expression had changed completely. "Mr. Thompson, I think we need to have a different conversation about the Morrison family. I'm Linda Morrison's cousin. I've been watching Mark hurt her for 15 years. Sarah Chen sat down at our kitchen table, her professional demeanor shifting to something more personal. She pulled out her own phone and showed me photos spanning years. Linda at family gatherings with various injuries poorly hidden by makeup. I've documented everything I could, but Linda always protected him, until now. She explained that Linda had called her the previous night, desperate and ready to act. The USB drive was just the beginning. Sarah had already connected with a family lawyer named Catherine McKenzie, who specialized in cases involving domestic violence and institutional corruption. She's handled situations where abusers use their positions to manipulate systems. She knows how to build cases that stick. The next morning, I met Catherine at her office downtown. She was younger than I expected, with sharp eyes that missed nothing as she reviewed our evidence. She spent 3 hours going through everything, asking detailed questions and taking notes. When she finally looked up, her expression was grim but determined. "Mark Morrison has done this before," she said, pulling out a thick folder. 3 other families filed complaints over the past decade. Each time they were discredited, isolated, and eventually moved away. But none of them had what you have: Linda's cooperation and Sarah's professional documentation. She outlined our strategy. We needed more evidence, particularly of Mark's direct involvement in orchestrating the harassment. She gave me specific instructions on what to document and how to protect ourselves legally while gathering proof. That afternoon, Amelia showed me something she'd been hiding. More photos on her phone, but these were different. Screenshots of a group chat where Archie was giving other boys instructions. "Make sure she can't eat anywhere. Block the hallways so she has to talk to me. My dad says if enough people say she's crazy, everyone will believe it." I forwarded everything to Catherine immediately. She responded within minutes, telling us to back up everything in multiple locations. 2 days later, our doorbell camera caught something disturbing at 3 a.m. A figure matching Archie's build spray painting words on our fence. The vandalism was vile, threats mixed with crude drawings, but we had him on video, clear as day. When I went outside to document the damage, I found something else. Our garden hose had been cut, water flooding the side of our house. The outdoor electrical outlet had been tampered with, though thankfully the breaker had tripped before any fire started. I called the police again, but this time I name-dropped Catherine McKenzie. The officers' attitudes shifted immediately. They took the vandalism seriously, documented everything thoroughly, and promised to file a complete report. Catherine called that evening with an update. "Linda came to my office today. She brought 20 years of journals documenting Mark's abuse. Names, dates, specific incidents. She also has recordings from their home security system that Mark doesn't know she copied. The recordings were damning. Mark instructing Archie on how to intimidate girls. Never leave marks where teachers can see them. If she tells, just say she's jealous and wants attention. Remember, son, fear is more powerful than love. Once